Hey everyone. So just for a second, think about how you're watching this. You're on a phone, maybe a laptop, you clicked a link and here you are. Simple, right? The internet is just part of everything we do. It's how we talk to our friends, do our schoolwork, find pretty much anything. But what if you just couldn't? What if that connection wasn't there at all?
No, I'm serious. Just picture it. You couldn't watch this, you couldn't message your friends, or search for that thing you need for homework. It's a pretty wild thought, isn't it? Well, guess what? For billions with a B of people all over the world, that's not a strange thought. It's just their reality every single day.
So, this huge gap between the people who are online and the people who aren't, well, it has a name. It's called the digital divide. But what does that really mean? Let's break it down.
Okay, so here's the simple version. The digital divide is basically the gap between folks who have easy access to modern technology, like the internet, and those who just don't. It sounds pretty straightforward, right? But the real-world impact of this gap is, well, it's absolutely huge.
And when I say huge, I am not kidding. Just look at this number, 2.7 billion. That is an insane number of people. We're talking about nearly a third of everyone on the planet who is completely 100% offline. They have never been on the internet, ever. Think about that. They're totally cut off from this digital world that we pretty much live in.
So that brings up a really big question, right? Why? In a world that feels so connected, how can there still be this massive gap? Well, it's not just one simple thing. It actually boils down to a few main reasons.
Okay, so one of the biggest reasons is simply where you live. Geography plays a huge part. Take a look at this chart. It's pretty eye-opening. In Europe, almost 90% of people are internet users. But in Africa, it's down at 40%. That's a massive difference. So you can see this isn't just about some people having internet and others not. It's a gap between whole continents. All right, let's dig into this a little more. There are really three main things that create this divide. First up is cost. Let's be real, computers, smartphones, and internet plans can be super expensive for a lot of families. Then there's location, which we just talked about. Living in a city usually means you've got good access, but if you're out in a rural area, yeah, not so much. And finally, there's skills. You can have the best computer in the world, but if you don't know how to use it, it's just a box. Some people call this part the use divide.
Okay, so we've covered what the digital divide is and the reasons behind it. But so what? What does this actually mean for people in their day-to-day lives? Why should we care about this gap?
And, this is way more serious than just missing out on the latest memes or viral videos. This is about being locked out of really important opportunities. I mean, can you imagine trying to apply for a job without an email address? Or trying to learn something new for school without being able to go online? It really creates these huge barriers to education, to work, and just to connecting with the world. It can block people from building a better life for themselves.
I think we all got a taste of this during the COVID-19 pandemic, didn't we? All of a sudden, everything, school, work, you name it, moved online. Now, even for those of us with good internet, it was tough. But for people without it, it was basically impossible to keep up. That whole experience really shone a massive spotlight on just how crucial the internet is to our lives now.
So, I know this all might sound a little bit depressing, but it's not all bad news. The good news is there are a ton of really smart people and organizations all over the world working hard to figure out how to close this gap.
And their efforts pretty much fall into two main categories. The first one is education. Things like offering digital literacy classes to teach people the basics, right? Like how to send an email, how to search for information, and even how to stay safe online. The second big area is technology itself. People are coming up with amazing new tech, like using satellites to beam down more affordable and reliable internet to places that have never had it before.
And really, this quote says it all perfectly. The ultimate goal here isn't just about giving everyone a Wi-Fi signal. It's so much bigger than that. It's about making sure everyone has a fair shot to learn, to find work, to connect with people, to actually be a part of our modern world. It's all about creating digital opportunities for everyone, everywhere.
So, as we finish up, I've got a question for you to think about. After everything we've talked about today, what's the one digital skill, just one, that you believe is absolutely essential for every single person to have? Give it some thought. It really makes you realize how much these skills are woven into our everyday lives. Thanks so much for joining me today.